Hey guys, it's Scott here with another podcast, and today I want to talk about the power of restraint. Yes, the power of restraint. So, especially when it comes to um, creativity, right? And so, what a lot of people do, and we all have a tendency to do this when we're eager to get something out, is we can rush the creative process. And sometimes you need to write a version of the ad you're going to put out, a version of the video sales letter, a version of something, and then give it enough space so you can actually feel that. And I can guarantee that what will happen if you actually restrain from forcing it out there is you will gain more insight. You will gain more insight if you have the courage to hold back a little bit before you put it out there. And so think about this for your own business. When you're launching your own ad, your own campaign, or you're doing it for a client, get the first variation of it out and then literally just give it some space because you can't force the creative process. If you give yourself 72 hours of space after writing the first variation and you just kind of set the intention to make this a very successful campaign and you just let it sit there and floating and it's there and it's there, and I can guarantee you that over that 3 days you will start coming up with ways to improve the campaign. And if you didn't give yourself that space, then you would have forced it out there and not giving your subconscious enough time to actually support you in creating the best campaign ever for yourself or your client, right? Now, of course, then you got to put it out, and then again, the power of restraint is there, man. If you feel like turning the ad off because it's not working, the power of restraint. Wait another 24 hours. If you feel like reacting, wait another 24 hours. It's just you can apply this principle to life. Like honestly, guys, this is one of the things that's really close to my heart at the moment, and something I'm really, really, really focused on and working on is the power of restraint. So thinking about feeling a response in my body and then doing nothing with it. Okay, because that is the power. So if you're feeling if you're feeling something in your body and that resistance is telling you to not do the thing, the power of restraint is actually moving in and like is not doing anything with that feeling of let's just go and watch Netflix, or let's just go and do this, or let's just go and do that. It's actually holding that without taking the action that the resistance is telling you to do, which is just seeking resolution and actually doing nothing with it, but then taking the action that you know you got to take to move forward, right? And so you can apply this in multiple different contexts. And so I've just given you two different contexts there, one with creativity and then giving it space, and then one with doing nothing with any tension you're feeling inside, and then realizing that that's tension seeking resolution to get you to go and do something to keep you in safety and familiar zone, whereas you could just do nothing with that and actually just decide to take the action. Again, that's the power of restraint. It's not doing anything when you feel like doing that thing that's distracting you, right? So keep this in mind and see how you can apply the power of restraint to your life over this next 30 days, and let me know how it goes. Like, come back to this podcast, come back, save this screenshot somewhere in your phone. In 30 days' time, come back and tell me down below how it went. If you do this, you will see a big difference. See you on the next episode. Bye for now.